another episode of Life's Too Short. Today we have a very special edition. As you can see, John's hair, a lot of you already complained. You would like his hair to be cut. Relax, yeah? I already put some essential oil for you to relax. Please relax. It's going to be absolutely fine, okay?
What am I doing?
His hair is like a bouncing castle.
Yes, a bouncing castle.
A bouncy castle, as you can see. So I'm really excited to get our stylist here. Is going to be helping us to guide me through this whole process. So without further ado, let me look for our special guest. Yeah. Okay, there we go. The John Lloyd, the cut hair man. So.
Oh gosh.
Relax. Relax.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, the worst comes to worst, it's just gonna grow back. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna be at home, right? Who are you trying to impress?
Yeah, we got a few more weeks.
Hello.
Hey, hi guys, how are you?
Okay.
John looks he's I don't know what I really got myself into.
Yeah. I'm really excited to get this situation. Let me just have a little zoom in, so you can see his hair is very, very bouncy. Has a lot of volume without control.
Yeah.
His sides, no need to talk already. It's very ugly. Okay, look at all this. Today, we are going to make sure all of this
goes away. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what is the first step normally, as like a barber / hair cutter guy?
Okay, so the first step what we're gonna do is we're gonna work around the sides because we don't have a pair of scissors to sort out the top, and the whole purpose of the haircut is just to have him last till the after of MCO. And for us to just work around and tidy up the sides and whatnot, we'll just focus on the sides. And
You mean I'm not
I
going
think
to like make him botak today?
we can if you want.
No,
John,
you're very
John.
scared. You're very scared. Okay, by the
Yeah.
way, guys, you all don't know, John is going to be guiding John how to cut John's hair, okay?
Yes, this is John Lloyd. I am John Liddell. John Lloyd is from a salon called Chop KL.
Yes.
It's where I get my hair cut. And whenever I am rushing, I go to some other place and then I go crying back to John, like, please fix my hair. So yeah, John's been cutting my hair for like the past 2 years. And
Okay.
now he's gonna cut my hair through the hands of Jen.
Yeah, so we got this, sorry. I'm very nervous. It's so heavy, this thing. You sent this to us.
Actually,
I didn't
actually,
know
if I'm not mistaken, what is it, Jen? You used to be a hairdresser, no?
No, I used to wash hair.
Wash hair.
Wash
Same
hair,
thing,
cut
wash hair,
different.
wash hair,
No.
cut hair as long as you touch hair,
I
hairdresser.
wash hair. I wash until the whole part is wet one. So I'm not any good. So this one, how do I even
Okay.
start it?
Okay, so the basic thing with the clippers is that, so now you have a pair, similar to one that I have. Your on-off switch is on the side, should be the left side, okay. Or right side, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
okay, started, right? Okay, so that's the on-off switch. The lever on the sides would be, what it does is it pulls the blade back or forward. So now I think it should be, yeah, all the way close. So you can see that when you pull it all the way to the top, the blade closes in together. So it means that you're going to get a shorter cut. Later on, when you pull it all the way to the back, it extends. So therefore it leaves a little bit more length. We'll be playing with that later. Okay.
Okay.
So for John's hair, it's pretty simple. So since the Jen is actually doing it, a few days ago, I guided someone else. You guys know Nick? Yung Kid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So he was doing it himself. So I guided him through a way that it would be easier for if you were doing it yourself. So now since that Jen's doing it, we'll do it more closer to my way. It's like, how I would cut it.
Question.
Okay.
Are we going to be doing like the fading?
Yes, actually. So, yeah. So
Okay. Got it. So this is all we need. We also got a comb. Which comb?
Yes.
What kind of comb is this?
actually that's the standard what do you call it, barber comb we use. I mean, like, it's not an ordinary comb, and yeah. You're gonna have to get one. So a lot of professionals would use that. And then I think on the side you have your guards as well, your attachments. which we'll be using as well.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
cool. All right. So, are you ready?
Okay, hold on. Let me just move the camera slightly higher and then slightly closer as well so that you can see what we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Close.
Okay.
Nice, close and personal,
Yeah.
yeah?
So
Here we go.
I'm not sure whether you guys have a pair of clippers at home. So for those watching, if you guys want to follow, feel free.
Yeah.
Do I use
I'll answer
this
your
at
questions
all?
later.
I actually have this, which I use for my beard. So
Yeah.
you could use something like this, right? But it's gonna take a lot longer, and it's not as
Yeah,
powerful.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we need any clips today, because his hair is already sort of all the way up. So what we'll probably do is we can just get the comb to just brush that part forward.
Ow.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
Part forward?
yeah, just all the way forward from there. Just push the hair forward. Yeah, it doesn't have to be neat or anything. And then right where his temple is, you can just push the hair away from it. So that's the part that we don't want to cut. Yeah, with the comb. Yeah, just very lightly. Doesn't have to be a 100% neat. It's just so that we know we don't want to cut into there. Actually, if you want, you can clip it. So, just away.
Yeah, his hair is
Yeah.
really like
Yeah.
his hair got memory one.
Yeah.
So that's why.
See, the natural. You part hair like a professional. The movement and everything.
Must be all that washing
Okay.
hair.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. So first step.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So first step, we're gonna take the first attachment, which should have a number 3 on it.
Okay, number 3. Got it.
Should have another
Okay,
three on it.
and then you're gonna apply it on. You're gonna attach it to the clipper. It will click in. Yeah, just slide it in from the top. The other way. Yeah.
I don't know if you're acting or you're really not sure. Gosh. I don't know if she's
Okay.
acting.
Oh.
John has seen me do it many times. Okay.
Hey, but this one is not like too tight when it goes on. Can I bend the thing at the back or?
Yeah, you can, so that it doesn't fall off.
You see, it's not just me. I'm not acting dumb. It's not easy.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not that much of a bimbo, okay?
It's a little bit loose, but.
It's
hold on.
creating this like thing. Whoa.
Okay, so what happens is that you can slide the clipper blade in, and there is a little latch on the back there. You guys have to push it in. It should click. See?
Yeah, it doesn't click. Hold on.
Press it down.
No,
Let me try.
it's down already.
Brother.
Oh,
It's
okay, never mind. We'll screw number 3. Get to the number 2 because it's gonna work.
Number
the
2,
same way. Yeah.
Wait, John is adamant. He wants
There you
to. Okay, we got number 3.
I just bent the.
Okay.
a bit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna pull the lever on the side all the way down. Yes. Okay.
All the way
Alright,
down.
and then yes, and then switch it on. Okay. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create a base for the whole haircut. So basically, what we're gonna do is just create a foundation and how to say for the sides first. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is gonna go from the bottom, and you're gonna go all the way up.
All the way up to here, right?
Yeah, and what happens is that as you get to the top, because a human head rounds off, like how you can see mine rounds off here, instead of following all the way in, you're gonna just go all the way straight. Yeah,
Okay.
all the way straight. Yeah.
I love you.
John, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Here we go. Oh gosh.
How you guys doing there? All right.
You can be a bit more aggressive if you
You
want.
just relax.
Yeah.
You're my guest today. Just relax.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at me?
You're doing the same spot over again.
You gotta go over it until it's until it gets cut off. I mean, you can tell like when the hair is falling off and everything. Yeah. Okay, steady motions, Jen.
Huh?
Say your hands very steady. Very good job.
Thank you, thank you.
Maybe you should consider doing hairdressing
Switching
if
jobs,
You push it against my head.
You are my what? You are my client?
She's like, she's floating
Good
above my
yeah
head.
lah,
She's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
touching my head.
Because I'm trying to love you. I don't want to hurt you. You
No,
understand?
you won't hurt me. Don't worry. You won't hurt.
Good night. Comb your hair. You already hurt already.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, as long as you don't overlap the areas where it's sectioned off, you're fine. You can apply a bit of pressure, just so you know the hair gets cut and whatnot. Yeah, don't worry. You won't go any shorter than where the guard stops.
Understand.
Okay. So we'll do from one side to the other side. So what you can do is that work your way from that side all the way to like half of the back. Like, yeah, just half of that. So we can do one side and then we'll finish the other side.
I don't understand. Say again. What?
You can work from here
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna go with that same motion all the way to about half of the back of the head.
Half of it. Meaning down here also.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. Yep, that's right. Don't be scared. Hair grows.
Yeah, John, you get it?
What did he say?
Don't be scared, the hair will grow one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think that should be done with the three. Looks like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's the base of the haircut. So what happens is that we won't go any shorter from that corner bit there. So now we're gonna work on the fade. So if you guys ever like to
But
figure
I
out
only
how
do
to
one
fade
side
works.
though. Should I continue the other side?
No, we'll do one side first and then we'll work to the other side. So you can actually, so what's kind of nice with this is that I tend to do this sometimes in the studio. You get like a very before after effect on one side and the other side.
Oh.
And because
okay, that's
because we go by you know, it's like writing essay on an empty blank page. It's like what we're going to create now is a base a guideline, and as long as you follow your guideline, you can't go wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone just commented said that not even going to wrap his neck with a towel.
He's gonna shower after this.
To my body.
All right.
Okay, next.
Okay. Next bit, we're gonna get the number one.
Number one. Whoa, we're going to
Yeah.
number one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Number one
Yeah.
Number one 找到了. Okay.
Just relax, John.
Okay.
Just relax. Just relax.
So I need to take this out and put number one. No.
Okay.
Number one. Maybe number two. Number one. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
once you attach number one, you're gonna pull the lever all the way up. So now it's down. You're gonna pull it all the way up.
Okay.
Okay. And what you're gonna do is that we're gonna go about an inch above his ears. Maybe slightly lower. Right where that area there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So it's very easy. What you have to do is that you're gonna go as high as there, and you're just gonna follow a straight line all the way to the back.
Here all the way to the back.
Yes, and exactly
also.
exactly where your finger is pointing. So if you can do that again for me. Yes, and drag it maybe slightly higher, where his hairline rounds off. Yes, and draw, and then draw your finger all the way to the back. Yes, that's exactly how you're gonna do it. That's your guideline. So you're gonna do the one all the way to where your finger is and follow a straight line.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try. Okay. The line is here.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't worry.
Line.
Yeah.
Okay. Got any barber do like that before? The hand like that.
I always say whatever works well for you, right? If you need to use a ruler, by all means.
Oh!
Go get a ruler.
Yeah. Just use this hand.
Yeah.
Okay, ruler. Here.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You make a mistake?
Relax,
I didn't
relax.
make a mistake. It looks like legit like that. No,
Looks
I
like
see
legit.
barbers normally do like that. Like that they fold the ear and then they.
Yeah. Fold the ear. Don't take the ear. I mean, the ear won't come off, but yeah.
Okay,
I think you can apply a little bit more pressure on it. So what happens? Yeah. So behind his ear, you can go a little bit higher up, and
Here
just
higher.
yeah. Just so the line is like a little bit more straight. So we get a very nice like guide. So and it will be easier to work with. Yeah.
So should I be doing like this or should I be doing like that?
Flat. So you see where this rounds in?
Mm.
So that should be on where the scalp is. So you can apply a bit of pressure and go in. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Feel free to push down.
He's like, yeah, it's not the same how I don't feel the
Yeah.
same when that.
John like really pushes it into my head.
Because I love you.
John loves you.
No, John don't love you. John want to get rid of you as fast as he can.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh, I tell you. Dangerous, huh?
Okay.
Then down here, like all this.
Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of his.
His whole here. Ah.
No. Just go over
Oh.
where the dark area is, and then what happens is that it will just blend in.
You can
That little dark spot there, if you can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That
Wow.
looks it looks good. Okay, cool. So now now you're still gonna use the one guard, but you're gonna pull the lever all the way back,
Okay.
and you're gonna go about about half an inch above that line. Yes.
Half an inch above that.
Yeah.
So here,
Yeah,
full, not?
Yeah, that's good.
I am fading.
Now I'm fading away.
Yeah.
Okay, so here.
So I think slightly lower. Just where the corner is, so that John has like a corner here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like, all the way to the back. Ah?
Yes. Same place where half the back is. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see Jen is getting so like aggressive with the head positioning already. It's kind of like how I tilt someone's head.
It's starting to feel legit. The pressure is
Yeah.
The pressure is good. Feels like a proper proper haircut now. Good job, Jen.
Mm.
How's this?
Okay, good. All right. Yep. Perfect. All right. And then now we're going to remove the number 1 attachment.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to put on a number 2.
Number two.
Yeah.
Number 2. Okay. Okay, so now
Okay.
put the other
Make sure it
there.
clicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the lever should be all the way in the back already. So just leave it as it is. Okay. And what you're going to do now is that you're going to go from where you stop and sort of like, you're going to, so let's just say it's this John's head. You're going to go into, let's just say that is where you stopped with the 1 just now. You're going to go in and scoop the hair up. And what that will do is that, yeah, so what that will do will be sort of starting to blend that short into what we did earlier, the number 3. So the number 3 is on top and number 1 is there. So that there is a whole chunk there. So what we're going to do is going to go scoop it in and just to get rid of a bit of weight in that, where that line is.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Why don't I just get my hair for you?
Help me. Help me to help you. Help me to help you.
Okay, so you can slightly see, you can slowly see that the light and darkness is slowly blending together. It's not as bad as like just now. I think it's quite scary just now when you saw the 1 and the 3. You're like, okay, what's happening here? Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're going to remove the 2.
Going to remove the 2 and then?
Okay, and then there is a 1/2.
1/2, found it.
Yeah, okay. Pop that in. And then the lever on the side, you're going to pull that up all the way to the top.
To the top.
Yes. And the same thing we're going to do. So basically what we did just now was a 2. So where that 1 line is, where you can see that dark line there. Yeah. So what we're going to do is that we're going to just go in there and flick the line off. You can apply a bit of pressure, and then you actually, this is the part where you actually see the fade come together.
All right. Same technique, right?
Yeah. Just go in there and flick the.
It's not bad.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And then make your way to the back. Yeah. We're just going to do a little bit more detailing. Yeah. And okay, the back is done already. Okay. So what we're going to do now is pull the blade back all the way to the bottom. Yeah. And then just lightly go over the same areas a little bit more. Yeah. So just so we get all any unwanted short bits out of there.
How is that?
Super good. I mean, you can see from yourself, you can see the shade so already starting to happen. And let's turn John a little bit to the side. Maybe a tiny bit on his above the ear area here. I think you can see a little bit of darkness. You can just apply a bit of pressure. All right. Yeah. There you go. What do you think? You can tell.
Hey, not bad. Good job.
I love it. Get it. More.
More.
She's gonna do the whole head soon, man.
Yeah. She's gonna. On the bright side, at least if she finds this really fun, you'll be getting your hair cut every 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop coming to you, man.
Yeah, it's alright. Until Jen puts a hole in there. I don't know, you see, because I don't know what this thing has been extended another 2 weeks. I don't know how long it will be extended for actually. So today we're actually doing a 1. If you're a bit more comfortable, I usually do a 0 for John, so it's quite skinnish. You can actually try that since you seem to be quite comfortable with a 1.
Let's go for it.
Now?
Let's go.
Now?
Let's do it.
But we need to do the other side, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, we'll save that for next time.
Let's do the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So same thing as the other side. So this side's pretty much done. Okay, so John's hair is actually already standing up on one side. So I don't think we need to clip it or section it off.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do to the same thing is that we're gonna take the number 3. Yeah, with the liver back. Make sure the liver is all the way back. And same thing, we're gonna go up with a very slight flick motion. Yeah. There you go, yeah.
Oh, she's rushing through this one. Good one.
Yeah, she's getting more confident, or you can tell that the
She's way
pressure
more
on the
No worry, I do for you.
Okay.
I do the whole head,
Yes, all the way to the back.
Okay.
Not the top. Whoa, not so high.
Don't worry. I know I'm doing. Don't worry.
She almost went over the top.
You just gotta feel like when you feel the head rounding off too much and you feel like the clipper is curving with the head, that's where you actually stop. The clipper should always go on like a straight sort of surface.
Got it. Don't worry, I know.
Yeah. She's a professional hairdresser, okay, before she can she quit hairdressing to do what she's doing today. I haven't done that yet. You guys looking for any new talent?
Alright, looking good.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about those bits because we're gonna go over it with the 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun, John.
I know it's quite satisfying, right? Cutting.
Yes.
Yeah.
No wonder
John,
this
you
is
should
your job.
you should try sometime since you guys have a pair of clippers. Maybe do like a Skrillex for Jen.
That one, don't give him ideas, please. Okay, next.
Okay, so we're gonna put the 1 back on.
One
One.
back on. Okay.
Yeah. And make sure the lever is all the way up.
All the way up.
Okay, and the same thing, we're gonna go about 1 inch off the ear. Yes, and a straight line all the way across. Yes, and then meet where the last on the other side. Yeah, just meet that.
So in case any of you guys are just joining this live stream, it's quite obvious, but Jen is cutting my hair because we have been in MCO for 5 weeks, and I'm in desperate need of a haircut. And John in the screen below is my barber for the past 2 years. He's teaching Jen how to cut my hair right now. We've done one side, now we're on the second side. We're doing a fade, and Jen's actually doing a very good job.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
I thought she was just gonna shave my whole head, like as a prank, you know. She's like, oh, whoops.
No, I love you. I
I think you give up. Well, then again, to be fair, I don't think she'll ever do it because we did talk about taking your hair short once, and I think Jen was like from the side, like, no,
Yeah, I don't think Jen likes it short. So.
no.
Yeah, I don't like it short, if you know what I mean. Alright, looking real good, honey. Okay. How's it feeling?
So yes, let's see the back. Cool. Okay, and then now you're gonna tilt your push your lever down all the way down, and then you're gonna go about half an inch above where you just did.
Are you enjoying it, Jen?
I'm really enjoying it.
This is good. This is good.
Okay. Wow, she's so fast. Like what we were what 20 minutes, about 20 minutes in, and she's pretty much done with like the yeah. Okay, and then now we're gonna go to the 2.
Number 2, huh? Alright, coming right up. Number 2.
Going right up.
Number 2, 来了. Okay, here we go.
This is that.
Yeah, I know, honey.
Okay.
Don't worry, just relax.
Okay.
So this is the scooping, right?
Yes. So you're gonna
Got it.
pull, make sure that so the level's already pulled back on the yeah, and then we're just gonna flick that from what you just did onto the 3.
Someone asked, what does leveling down mean, or level down?
The lever, okay, so what the lever does is that it pulls the blade back. So it doesn't pull it by much. I think it's like a few millimeters, but we pull the blade back and forward on the length that we need to get the shade properly. It's like the shade right, yeah.
Got it. You want to show what you're doing?
No need, no need. It's okay.
Like a true barber.
Alright, next.
All right, and then now we're gonna go to the 1/2.
1/2, got it.
Yeah.
Pull it down or up?
Up.
Up, okay.
Yeah, and then very lightly just flick the that line off, so you can see that there is still a line there, and then you're just gonna go over it, just very lightly to flick it up. Yeah. And from here, I think we can see that it's pretty blended already.
Yeah.
What
Good.
can I say? What can I say?
Yeah, natural born talent.
I was gonna say, is it Jen or is it the teacher? I don't know.
This is such an annoying spot to cut.
Yeah,
Quite
we usually flip it. We usually keep the ears. I usually bend his ears, and now just continuously go around it
Okay,
just for that
with this?
period. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then now we're gonna pull the blade back and pull the blade all the way down. And then we're just gonna go slightly again, just lightly even out like whatever dark spots you see. Yeah.
Got it.
What is this?
Don't laugh, huh? You laugh, huh? You die. Don't laugh.
Yeah. Hey, that's special treatment. Yeah, I would never hold your face like that.
I hope you never hold any client's face like that.
No, no, not big on
On the chin grab.
yeah.
Looks good.
All
Looks
right.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
impressed.
Uh,
Good job.
so now that we're actually pretty much done with the sides, you're
Mhm.
gonna take the attachment off.
This is the scary part.
Okay. Yeah, this is, well, I wouldn't say the scary part, we're just following the hairline. So, and then you're gonna pull the blade all the way up. Yeah. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna follow his hairline around. So there are usually a lot of like bits around the ear, and I think John has quite a hairy neck.
Yeah, he does. Look,
Yeah,
current
so-
situation.
Yeah.
Hair big.
So yeah. So basically what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna go around the hairline. So you're just gonna like take the clipper and just sort of trace his hairline all the way to the back. Yeah, just the edges. Yeah. Jen, you would wanna trace for example, if that's John's like head, you just and then his ear is there, you're just gonna sort of like trace it that way.
So it's
Yeah.
facing
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Face the clipper face down, and you're just gonna trace it. And then his hairline on the back, you're just gonna sort of like press against the hairline all the way down.
Like that.
The other way, because what happens is that try and keep the blade horizontal with the hairline. So for example, like if you're doing the hairline here, the clip, yeah, so that the outer area doesn't cut into what you've already cut. So if that's his hairline, you're just gonna sort of just lightly press against it, and then you should be able to see like a clean line sort of present, and just follow that around. Yeah.
Follow the angle of mine. She stuck a finger in my ear. Whoa.
What? You shut up!
You-
Don't freak me out! You
I know, I saw that. I was like, stop.
You damn first, you don't scare me like this. It's very dangerous.
Use the corner of it.
I'm
not-
using the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So, okay, yeah, that works. So as long as you use the corners, don't and make sure that the other side of the blade doesn't touch whatever you have already cut.
I'm just gonna stay very still right now.
Yeah, don't talk. Wait, you don't make all those sounds.
I'm pushing the skin on my ear quite hard.
I'm trying to perfect it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, don't move ah.
Whoa.
You stop with the whoa and the ah. You stop that. Okay? When John cut your hair, you go ooh, ah. Don't have, right? So please.
Actually, you know what?
stop it.
That's a conversation we were having the other day. I was
Yeah.
braiding Kylie's hair, and she was like,
Yeah.
pain. I was like, shut up.
Shut up. Alright, I'll just shut up. You just don't mess it up, okay?
Yeah.
You've done such a good job already.
Okay.
Look like okay, oh.
Yeah.
Look like
And
a line,
then and then what happens is that from the back of his head, so you're basically aligning the blade with his hairline. So wherever his hairline goes, so for example, if his hairline is I would say, we can see, okay, let's just say his hairline slants down that way, right? So you're gonna just align the blade with the hairline and basically just lightly press against it all the way down, and
Got it.
you should be able to like, yeah.
Wow, legit. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Just comb your hair off your hair. I don't know where your hair starts and your hair ends.
We need a brush with a lot of hair.
Oh,
Yeah, I should have packed you guys a brush and
So currently the situation, right? I didn't cut this spot here. We can
Let's
see
have-
down here this one.
Okay, yeah. So John's head works a little bit funny in that area. So just to be safe, what you're gonna do is that we're gonna take the number 1 again.
Okay.
Okay, the blade should all be all the way up, and we're gonna just go over those dark spots.
Okay. This one all the way up.
Yep, and then just
That's
run
fine.
over those those longer areas around the
Okay.
neckline. Yeah. There you go.
Actually, the hair doesn't stop until like down here, right?
Yeah. His hair is just continue everywhere. The whole body connected one. Okay, don't laugh, please, Serious now, Okay, got it. Oh.
Okay.
So good. Okay.
And okay, so for his hairline here, so it's nice to have a very hard line here, just so it has that very like what do you get hard effect. But as it gets lower to his neck area, what we're gonna do is that this is actually how we would like fade someone's hair. So the blade's up, correct? Okay, and then John's gonna have to tilt his head down a lot, and whatever that is extra over here, you're really gonna just, okay, let's just say this is that's his head right now, and that's his hairline. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go in with the clipper and sort of flick that out as you get into his hairline. So lightly go onto his hair. This is John's neck, and that's his that's his hairline. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna go in and flick the clipper out and blend it into his to the hairline. Yeah. Yeah. Careful not to go too high. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I got it.
Yeah. And then just anything lower if there's any like
I don't know anymore because
So
Okay.
I should have done.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
should have
Let's see.
put
Let's
towel.
yeah. Let's see the back.
Okay. And you turn around. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go. And then what you're gonna do is just what do you call it? Outline the same area, the back from the other side, the ears and behind the hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just outline it. Can you left-handed?
No, it's flipped. Camera is flipped.
Oh, okay. So I think this side would be a lot easier for you compared to the other side.
Yeah. It feels less awkward.
Yeah, you always have one side that feels a lot more awkward depending on whether you're left-handed or right-handed.
Got it. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. I'm so good. Jesus. It's looking good. It's looking good.
There.
Legit.
There you go. And we're pretty much done with the sides.
Yeah.
Huh? That's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
I wouldn't really trust it.
I mean-
So there's probably some stuff we could clean up around
Oh
here.
yeah, I know. Like John, you do this one where you really get to the line. Should we try that?
No.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
get.
usually-
Maybe next episode.
Yeah. Usually for the line, we use what we call a detailer. I think if let's just say if this gets extended and whatnot, maybe if we're gonna do another cut, I'll pass you guys a detailer and the cape and a brush, so it looks a little bit more, and a little bit more professional
You
at home.
continue talking. I got something again.
Yeah. So for those guys who don't know, John actually sent over this clipper and a bunch of these guards for Jen to practice on my hair and give me a haircut, because I was very lucky that I actually got my hair cut 2 days before.
I think right before, yeah.
2 days before. And I was talking to John, like, do you think they're gonna do like a lockdown, blah, blah, blah. And then the whole thing happened. And now it's been 5 weeks or more. Oh, Jen's using a makeup brush. Yeah.
Or
so,
you can just go take a, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a shower after this. But yeah, so I haven't had a haircut for like 5 weeks, and my hair just kind of goes out. It doesn't. I don't have like the Asian hair, which kind of like falls down.
Actually,
So,
the other way around. The Asian hair sticks out. Your hair still stays down a little bit, but because it's so thick, it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very thick, so it like
But,
puffs up
yeah.
some like this. This is, I'm not wearing any product in my hair yet. This is like naturally just puffed up.
Would you like product?
You can put product. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go have a
yeah.
shower because I
Might
covered
as
it.
well.
yeah.
Might as well
Jen, you
do
wanna
the
give
whole thing.
you wanna give John a hair wash, like standing up there, sitting up there, the
Yeah.
pose style
Oh,
after
really?
after
Never mind. I just got this. What's this foam hole thing? Just gonna.
It's a pomade, yeah.
yeah.
Put it all over my hair. Every good haircut ends with a styling.
Wow.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Why you laugh, brother? It's not bad, eh?
It's good, right? I'm surprised. I'm laughing because I'm like, wow, yeah, there's so many ways today could have gone. So
Yeah.
many different ways.
So many different ways it could have gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Look
Wow.
at that,
Wow.
Yeah.
guys.
Natural talent. Natural talent.
I think you should go back to the hairdressing.
It actually looks pretty legit, guys. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
It's
What do you
better
guys
than
think?
some salons.
I
Sorry.
think I'm very impressed by my skills.
I'm happy. I mean, this is gonna keep me going for
John,
a few
I
more
think
weeks.
John is like super relieved. He's like, I'm actually quite surprised. Wow.
I thought that I would be having a like shaved head by now, or like there'll be a patch like taken out of the side of my
You
head.
didn't see the back, got a bit of patch. I want to show you. I think I made a mistake here.
Where?
Like if you see, got this line. It's
Okay, so
Yeah.
usually with those demarcations and whatnot, for I think for us for us who do it all the time as well, everyone's head shape is different. So there are some people we have people's head shape that have very bad dents where it will be darker sometimes, and we try to make it look as flawless or whatever as possible. But if it's there and it's impossible, sometimes you get it. Sometimes
Oh,
it
okay. So
doesn't,
it's not my
you know, it
mistake.
doesn't matter.
I have a very
No,
I have a
it's
very-
that one's a what we like to call as a head problem.
Head
Yeah,
problem.
The customer problem.
Definitely.
Yeah, customer
It's
problem.
no longer
not
just
our
a face
Yeah.
problem, it's a head problem now. Okay. But yeah, guys, I'm really happy with this. John, thank you so much for this opportunity to
Thank you for
teach
having me.
this new skill. I didn't realize that I could do it. Of course, may I please know how much this is?
Okay, so those are, I think one of the those ones are quite I don't want to say expensive, but yeah, they're about $800-900. But we do have, it depends on the, you know, it depends on every brand that there is different models and whatnot. Entry level ones, if you guys are interested in getting a pair and whatnot, I have a few that range from 250 to 300 depending. The cheapest
But
starting
it
at
will
250.
still
So
do the same.
it
will
works.
still do
It
the same
works.
thing.
Yes, it works exactly the same. It has the levers. It comes with the guards, the charger.
I do need to
it's,
mention something though. I noticed because this is lighter, I don't think I'll have that swooping feeling that's so natural. The reason why
Yeah,
this is so good because it's weighted and it feels
Yeah.
like
It's metal.
So
Yeah.
they are designed that way to have enough weight to balance. If it's too light, then it does feel weird. Like most of our stuff are all, you know, perfectly weighted and whatnot. So
Got it.
they're easier to flick and, you know, angle.
got it.
Very
Well,
cool.
I think I did a good job. I think the next time when I do this, if it ever happens again, we will learn a
Yeah.
new skill. But right now, John, thank you so much. Those of you want to get your hair cut when the MCO gets lifted, please do follow the John Lloyd, the cut hair man. How come you call yourself the cut hair man now?
It's inside the
Oh,
lip.
actually, yeah, it's the lifting. John will get it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah,
if you guys want to get your hair cut by the cut hair man after the MCO gets lifted, you can do that. And please remember to click it. I'll leave this on my IG so that you guys can refer to it again.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much,
All
John.
right,
I'll
thanks.
speak to you
Yes,
soon.
thanks for having me, guys.
Alright, man.
Bye.
Take care.
So, how do you feel?
Okay. I guess this is good. You've done a great job, actually. I'm like, I can live with this for the next few weeks. This is good. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, forgot to mention, John is having like a little competition on his page on
Yeah.
KL.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you guys check that out. There's a post there. You show your problem with your hair right now, and then he will select a few people for a prioritized booking, and you'll get some products and stuff. So yeah, check that out. John is a great guy. He cuts hair very, very, very well. I've gone to other people. I always end up going back like, John, please fix my hair.
Yeah, and clearly he is so good that he can teach me
Yeah.
virtually, and I managed to cut your hair like this. I think this was absolutely insane. I can't wait for you to cut my hair in the future.
Okay, let's go.
Not now, please relax a bit. Wait, dialogue. You think it's funny game? I think you like to play the game. Okay, guys, we're gonna go and
Thank you
wash
so much.
all this off. Check this out, all the hair, everything. We're gonna wash it off, take some photos, and then we'll show you guys the before after. Okay? Have an amazing day. It's a wonderful Sunday. Go ahead and do something with your life. Okay? Bye.